implies she'll do the same thing, but obviously is blind to when that would need to happen. And I would love for someone to just ask her, like, no one, look, if somebody offers you $250,000 to speak for 42 minutes, you will take that money. But I would say to her, considering that you're telling us you're going to be hard on them and you're going to potentially break them up and you're going to cut their pay, don't you think it's kind of silly of them to pay you so much money? But no, she understands exactly why she's been paid something like $11 million specifically by Wall Street companies to give those speeches. It's because they know that either she will be indebted to them or that she is already on their side.
I think there's no bigger issue that reveals Hillary Clinton to be part of the problem and not part of the solution, and part of what's wrong with our body politic, what's wrong with the Democrats since Bill Clinton. And when she stands there and tries to pretend that she's a champion and she's going to stand up against Wall Street and she's always been on the side of the working people, it's not true, right? So we talked about it before. So Bill Clinton was the one who wanted to, he set in motion the Commodity Futures Modernization Act, which Bernie Sanders got tricked into voting for, right? We know that. But one of the people that was one of the designers of that act, right, which let them do the collateralized debt and in opaque markets, she now has as the member of her economic team, right? Whereas Bernie Sanders put a hold on that guy when they wanted to appoint him to a federal position. So Bernie Sanders puts a hold on that guy's appointment. Hillary Clinton invites him to be part of her economic team. And so it's completely disingenuous what she's saying. She's completely in bed with Wall Street, just like her husband was. She's not going to do anything to regulate them. In fact, she even voted to let banks raise credit card rates to 35% on people. She's done a lot of bad. She's got no good record with Wall Street whatsoever. And this one, it's like, you know what? You have a case to make for your own presidency. This isn't it. And the fact that Democrats are lying to Democratic voters like this during the primary, okay, you go into a general, you do whatever you have to win to beat the enemy or whatever because they're evil and what they'll do is much worse than what you would do. But in the Democratic primary, to be lied to, during it turns my stomach. It's why we didn't vote for her the first time she ran against Barack Obama. It's why people don't want to vote for her again. She's a flawed candidate. She's what's wrong. She's the symbol of what's wrong with politics. And they want us as Democrats, as progressives, to somehow embrace her because she's going to beat Donald Trump.